Let's turn to Lorie Johnson, our medical reporter. How concerned should we be, Lorie, about the positive test?
Well, Gordon, we know that the president is not a young man, but he's also not very old either. He's 74. That means compared to the average person, he has a 5% greater chance of being hospitalized, a 9% greater chance of dying from COVID-19. His weight is an issue. We know that he's a tall guy, but he weighs 244 pounds, which gives him a BMI, a body mass index of 30, which puts him in the obese category. And many doctors, including ones I've interviewed, say obesity is the most concerning out of all the risk factors, but he doesn't seem to have very many other risk factors, Gordon. We know that he doesn't deal with heart disease, lung disease, autoimmune disease, organ failures. We know that he's not a cancer survivor, and so he doesn't have those autoimmune issues. And we also take a look at his constitution. He's obviously an extremely energetic person. Friend and foe alike refer to him as the Energizer Bunny. He seems to have the energy and the stamina of people half of his age.
Well, what kind of treatments can we expect his doctors will be giving him?
Well, right now he seems to only have very mild symptoms. Cold, like a light cold symptoms. And so doctors at this point will probably do the no-brainers, as we say, the things like vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, possibly even hydroxychloroquine. We know he's taken that before, or the budesonide, which is the inhaled asthma drug, and then also azithromycin, which is a Z-Pak, an antibiotic. Those are often given to patients who are in the very early stages of COVID-19. It remains to be seen if his doctors want to pull out the heavy hitters, the three big ones that are usually given to people who are in the hospital. We're talking about remdesivir. Fantastic, great results. This is an antiviral that actually shortens the duration of the disease. We've seen this to be shown in studies, and that's given intravenously every single day. That's the remdesivir. We also know about convalescent plasma, and there is some risk there as far as sometimes people run the risk of infection. And then dexamethasone, which is a steroid that's given intravenously. This has been shown to sort of calm down that cytokine storm when a person is overrun with inflammation. You know, doctors have their motto, first do no harm, so it remains to be seen if they want to pull out these treatments for someone who has very few symptoms.
Last question is, how long does he have to stay in quarantine? Is this until he tests negative, or is there a period of weeks that, I mean, we've got an election coming up. Is he going to be in quarantine for the next 30 days?
Well, the standard protocol is what you want to test negative twice in a row, separated by 24 hours. So that's going to be the benchmark. We know that that 10-day period is generally for people who have been exposed to other people who have tested for COVID-19. But we already know that the president has been tested, and so they're just going to be looking for those back-to-back positive tests, and that could be, Gordon, fewer than 10 days.